Hi there everyone and welcome back to Bear Rose Tarot. Today's reading will be on how have you changed as a person. I think it's such an interesting and important question to ask ourselves, and I have been reflecting on my life so far as well. So I feel called to do this reading. I'm really excited. And today there are 3 piles to choose from, 1, 2, and 3. And the third pile actually has 2 cards that I pulled. And I'm feeling called to roll the dice for each pile as well, 2 times. So if you feel called to a certain number, you can also choose that pile. So I'm gonna roll the dice 2 times for each pile. First pile we have number 14 and number 6, or actually this is number 6, yeah. The second pile we have number 15 and number 3. The third pile we have 6 as well, and number 3. Alright, for the last pile, maybe the people in the first and second pile, you might feel drawn to the third pile. I'm just going to give another number for the last pile. We have number 9. Alright, so I'll see you guys in your piles. Bye! Hi there, pile number 1. So let's get into your reading. I'm getting that some of you could be like couch potatoes in a nice way. It's like you like a lazy afternoon. You like to spend a lazy afternoon in your bed, just chilling. Yeah, for some reason I'm seeing like caterpillars or worms. Some of you may really like surfing. I'm feeling like this pile likes very simple things. Like, it doesn't take a lot to make you happy, is what I'm hearing. It could be really artistic and creative when you put your mind and effort and motivation into something. Let's see what this is. We have Ethereal Messenger. Yeah, so with that creative aspect, I'm getting that you're changing as a person into a person who takes action, takes charge of their own life. I think over the years, you have realized that the only person who can really push you into achieving like the best potential for yourself is you. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it in a very like beautiful way. It just came out like that, but yeah, I'm getting that some of you are really talented and you just never really gotten much out of whatever talents that you have. And it's like finally the universe is pushing you in that direction where you're being called to or even forced to take action. You're being basically accountable for yourself and your life rather than letting life pass you by. Yeah, so you could be someone that was really dealing or struggling with issues of motivation, taking the first step, getting started. It's always been a mental block for you. And now there are more and more nudges in the right direction. Yeah, some of you could be picking up on lost skills or maybe even going back to a project or a hobby, something that was unfinished. Yeah, there's still something unfinished for you. And what I can say to those people who think that maybe they no longer align with a certain hobby or purpose, is to just try it at least once, experience things at least once or once more. And then you will truly know if that path is the right one for you. I think the action of starting and trying matters more than you not starting at all. Does that make sense? So I want to see what are the important themes surrounding your life right now. I'm also getting that some of you are just criminally shy, is what I'm hearing. Like your shyness is actually holding you back, hindering you back more than anything. And you have to really work on that. We have river. Yeah, so I'm just hearing you are taking control of your life, being accountable of every single choice, everyday decision makings, because everything is a domino effect, right? Like the choices we make from young to now, basically they're opening up new doors of opportunities or even blocked paths, like dead ends basically. And the universe is saying that being conscious of these choices rather than letting it flow like a river, like being on cruise mode, is not gonna help. And it sounds really harsh, I know, but that's what I'm getting. We have ready and fortune. Ready and fortune. Fortune is in reverse. The fortune card reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card, but I'm also hearing 50-50, so it sounds like there have been a lot of opportunities that you have attracted your way and you're ready for them, but because the thought of starting paralyzes you, the thought of maybe even failure paralyzes you, that you kind of just let them go. I see that some of you could be blaming yourselves for not even trying hard enough. Yeah, I do see that you've learned many lessons along the way. You could have even wished that you didn't get these opportunities or something. Whenever something good shows up in your life, you might have pushed it away. Why? You might think that you're not ready, but you are. I see that you're highly committed to whatever it is that you're going towards right now. With the Magician and the Eight of Coins, this is telling me that a lot of the Nike phrase comes out. I think it's from Nike, like just do it. It's like you just gotta push through that discomfort. And the discomfort could be anything like anxiety. Yeah. You think that you are protecting yourself, but you're actually not. is what Spirit is saying. Dealing with the discomfort, unpredictability, and everything, it's all part of life. You can delay it, but you can never avoid it. Let's see what you are focused on healing or releasing, or just in general, what are you working on right now? We have this card. We have number 29, opening my mind, and number 3, change is good. So number 3 says, I am strong enough to give up bad habits. Change is good and I have this. Change is for good and I have this. And number 29, opening my mind. I open my mind to the love, wisdom, and guidance of the universe, and I will learn to trust again. Wow. So having more faith in yourself as well, and the universe. So maybe some of you are afraid of the changes that come with going in a certain direction. It's funny because I'm hearing like suffering from success, and I think that what Spirit is trying to say that is that even when you experience good and positive changes, you might be the type of person that perceives it as negative. Like, let's say if you're a really shy person and you don't like attention on you, and because of your skills and your talents, as a result, you gain recognition and like you have the public eye on you, but you experience it as negative because you don't like having the spotlight on you. And that is changing. So what are you doing about it, actually? I want to know how you deal with like experiencing success, and how you're working on that. Okay, so there is a sense of self-criticism here and being really harsh on yourself. You might even wonder things like, why do people even like this about me? Like, this is not the best. This is not my best performance. Yeah, you seem to react or respond to things with a sense of disappointment, even when it's something really good. How are you dealing with that? How is pile number 1 dealing with that? We have 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay, I want to see what changes are you making that allows you to be more, I guess, react more positively, because I'm seeing a lot of positive things that, let's see, celebration. So you're learning to lift yourself up and be proud of your achievements, taking the credit. I feel like you're too humble. Even when it's your own achievement, you'll never fail to like acknowledge the people that you were inspired by, the people that came before you, and that's really good, Like, give them flowers, but you have to give flowers to yourself too. And know that your hard work and whatever that you've put in to achieve something is also a result of you putting in the action and your skills. Because a lot of people try to do the same thing as you, but they don't experience the same amount of success, right? And not to say that they're not talented, but it's like you have something unique that keeps people wanting more. I don't know if you're famous or something like that. It's just a vibe I'm getting. Like, you have a star vibe. Abundance. Okay, so I do see that you're welcoming more of that energy into your life. Slow it down. I like how slow it down is here because it tells me that you're trying to just immerse yourself in the moment. When you truly earn something for yourself, you're not just avoiding the feelings, you're bathing in it and immersing yourself in it and prolonging the feeling. It's like you're prolonging the fulfillment, the feeling of fulfillment. Yeah, you're really humble. You don't let it get to your head. You've worked really hard to get to where you want to be, and I see that you still have a long way to go, and you're acknowledging that as well. But something about it feels like if it's too rushed, you might go back into that spiral of like anxiousness, anxiety. So something here needs to happen gradually. Look at this. Love even like the most anxious parts of you. Bring your monsters flowers. What did I say? Flowers. Give yourself flowers. Even on our worst days, and we're so disappointed with ourselves, we can still manage to forgive and love ourselves and not be so harsh on ourselves. I think a really good affirmation for pile number 1 would be like, I forgive myself. You know, whatever thing that was unpleasant, embarrassing, whatever that I was scared of, I forgive myself for having that fear. We have follow your bliss. Yeah, I love how it's like above abundance. It's like you're attracting more and more of this sweet success. And you know the formula to success. It's like you've got it all figured out. You know the steps. It's a blueprint within you, is what I'm hearing. So you're actually really uniquely talented. You got life figured it out better than most people, actually. You need to trust yourself more. Yeah. We have here practice curiosity. I think this ties back to what I was saying at the start, where, experimenting, always try things at least once or twice before you make a judgment on it. Things may surprise you. Then we have number 18, 11, and number 4 as well. So what is the overall message for pile number 1? Anything else pile number 1 needs to know? You're full of ideas, is what I'm hearing. The arcane machine. You could be someone who is a generator. I don't even know what that means, honestly. I just hear it in my head. Maybe you have a lot of cool ideas that you have not acted on. Alright, I'm gonna use this deck. Any other messages for pile number 1? We have Bloom, Rebel, and Creativity. Oh my gosh, what did I say? You're someone who's really unique, full of cool ideas and concepts. You're still learning and growing. That's really good. Some of you might be late bloomers as well. I'm hearing wallflowers. You're afraid to stand out, but you were always meant to stand out. Like, do not shy away from that. You can be like the most tallest, beautiful flower ever. Just believe in yourself and hype yourself up because you're your greatest hype man. Okay, that's it for this pal. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye! Hi there, pal number 2. Let's take a look at your reading. So before I even started and I was packing up for pal 1, I started tuning into pal 2's energy, and let me just say, it's a really sassy kind of energy that you guys are in currently. And it's really funny. I heard this song. I think it's a song lyric. Tell me if you guys know this song because I cannot remember where it's from. But it's like, swish, 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 bish, another one in the basket. And I also heard like a wordplay like another one in the casket. So you could literally be killing people with kindness, or just being yourself is like a slap in everyone's faces. It's like everyone is like, what? I am so mad that this girl or guy gets everything that they want. And I'm so mad that they're having all these like experiences and attention. Like, your life is actually, I would say, looks really smooth sailing and fun to other people right now. Yeah, there is something about you having competition and you literally wiping out the competition. And that's why I guess that song appeared in my head. Yeah, but I really like this energy that you're in. It's a bit like I don't give a F attitude. Okay, let's see. We have Quantum Leap. Wow, are some of you like manifesting right now? Why is this pal so funny? You're telling me like I don't want to just heal. I want to like heal in. I want to change overnight. Like, what do you mean going to therapy for years? I'm gonna change overnight. I'm gonna become a completely different person like in a week or like by the end of summer. That's really funny. By the way, not a diss on therapy. I love therapy, but it's just really funny the way that your energy comes through. Yeah. Right now, you're having this energy of like a go-getter. It's like, if I want this, I gotta have this, and I will have this. It's that conviction. I love that. So let's get into the important themes that you could be focusing on or is in your life right now. Pile number 2, what are some important themes that they're focusing on in your life right now? We have success. We have spiritual guidance. We have crystal vision. Um, I'm hearing a number of you have a really masculine energy in your life. Like, this could be a mentor, a father figure, or someone that you really admire. They could be of opposite gender, but they really inspire you. Yeah. It's like you want to have their work ethic or their mindset. There's a sense of determination that comes from this person that you're really embodying the energy of. Could even be a sister or someone you consider a sister. This could even be like a drag queen or someone from the LGBTQ community. Okay, so I'm seeing that you are really researching. You are finding every single thing that has to do with getting what you want. You're listening to your intuition. And crystal vision to me indicates that you have a clear visualization or plan on what it takes to achieve your desire. Yeah, this is a highly spiritual power. It's like you have already ascended so many times. You have already done shadow work so many times. You have been through like so many cycles of unveiling your wounds and working on them. It's like a constant process for you. It's you're constantly improving yourself, and you have that desire to just keep on being better as a person and outgrowing your traumas and healing. Yeah, you are so into the you could be really into psychology, law of attraction. These two are really overlapping subjects, right? Yeah, you have had a lot of rise and falls, ups and downs. It's been a roller coaster ride for you, but all this is leading to your desire to quantum leap into a completely new reality, one that is always a better version of yourself. Like your affirmation or your goal could be like you want to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. So it's like if I make even 0.005% improvement each day, I'm happy because I'm a better version of who I was before. And I'm seeing that even though it's like what I'm saying is like 0.005% every day does not seem like much, but somehow you're going to perceive a change in yourself like randomly, just out of the blue. And that to me is like quantum leaping. We have success here with wake. So you could be realizing new, sorry, you could be taking in new information every day that helps you. I'm hearing that not all information is good though. So just watch out for that. It's like you gotta really take the ones that matter and condense them into like a very short summary, like a one-page summary of what you've learned and how you can apply them to your life. You could also be a tarot reader, is what I'm hearing. You could do like Reiki healing. Because of all your what you have learned so far in life, you feel called to offer these services to others and teach them your ways as well. So you could be on the path of that. Okay. Let's see what you guys may be doing right now. What is like the main thing you're working on right now. Pile 2. What is the main thing Pile 2 is working on right now? Feeling called to shuffle another time. So I'll do that. I'm hearing you're so ambitious. Like even your dreams are so big that people are unable to hold or conceive that. Like the possibility of you getting that. And that's why maybe you get like so much hate or external pressure, like what I was getting at the start. It's like, why are people like being so mean to you? Like, why are they hating on your success? Because it's so big for them to think that it is possible for someone like you to achieve it. Like I'm even hearing like them snorting and like when pigs fly, haha. Like kind of like basically shitting on your dreams. Well, now how the tables have turned, guys. Hey, what is Pato working on? I feel like I'm yapping a lot, but okay. We have number 15 and 12. So number 15 says, love awakens my soul. I will begin to truly love myself with a love that awakens my soul. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. I'm getting a sense of gratefulness here. It's like because you've experienced so much of success, you want to give back to the community. This could be actual love as well that you're attracting. Maybe you're manifesting love. Okay, so you could be someone that is really organized because I'm seeing like a list of traits. Like you could be somebody who spends a lot of time like refining and editing like what their desired self is, like your ideal self, and your ideal traits in a partner. We also have number 12, being gentle with myself. I'm gentle with myself and make happiness in my life a priority. Yes, I totally get that from your pile number 2. It's like you just want, it's basically like a big F you to everyone. You're steamrolling everyone with how much of your desires have manifested into your life. It's crazy. You don't even realize that. That's the thing. It's like some of you are still actually doubting that you got what you wanted, or you will get what you want. Yeah. I love how you're choosing to put yourself first and being selfish. Love that sassy attitude because you totally deserve that. And anyone who says otherwise, they don't want to see you at the top. That's it. You might be really into flowers. I'm hearing daisy chains as well. What are those? I feel like I've heard it before, like when I guess children make those, right? I never had that experience, but I always see like daisy chains. You can make them into crowns or something like that. I'm hearing that every single piece of gem that you have earned and that is on your crown is a result of you. And that's why you deserve everything good that is coming your way. I'm getting that some of you in the past, a long time ago, you could have been someone with really low self-esteem, and now your confidence is like through the roof. It's unshakable. It's that kind of confidence that reveals itself over time, because you realize that you are worth loving, you have a place in this world, and you're not putting other people down to get what you want. I'm also getting a sense of gratefulness coming from you with like the love awakens my soul. Everyone around you can feel your love. And don't just settle for the wrong person who doesn't deserve like everything that you're willing to give them. Be selfish. Set boundaries. But I think you guys already knew that. So let's see what's to come. I don't really have much to say for this pile. It's just really nice that you have you realize and recognize your own worth, and that you deserve good things. Ooh, we got the same card as pile 1, which is abundance. So more and more of the right things that align with your purpose and your desires are coming your way. Accept help. What does pile 2 need accepting help with? I would like to see that. It could be related to the spiritual guidance. Yeah, some of you're constantly seeking healing. Or self-improvement, I should say. We have intuition, could be related to the spiritual guidance that we saw. Then we have avoid drama. I think you're doing things right by keeping things low-key. It's not like you're flaunting in everyone's faces, even though they may perceive it to be that way. I feel if you are someone who is a content creator or you're online a lot, there might be certain posts or causes that you feel drawn to and you want to like support or even like speak out against. Don't give them the attention. Like it's good to speak out on things that you find unfair to you, or like if there's an injustice or something that's clearly wrong. But by giving them the attention, you're just giving them more like ammunition and basically a spotlight for them to continue like spreading misinformation or weird things. So I would just say let them fade out on their own. They fade out eventually. And do what feels right. Maybe you have a really trusted tarot reader that you go to, someone that you can trust. It could be like God. All religions are welcome. Yeah. You pray a lot to the universe. You talk to the universe a lot. I feel like accepting help here means that accepting the abundance that is coming your way. What other messages does the universe have for pile number 2? Yeah, keep your goals and desires and your successes to yourself. Only share with those you trust. I'm hearing that you could have like a great chance to win the lottery, or you may feel called to gamble. Like, obviously, I don't condone gambling. I don't even gamble, but could be something for you. You're a lucky person. Yeah. I feel that this is just emphasizing on avoiding the drama. Um, yeah, if you are online a lot, there needs to be a boundary between your online persona versus your personal life. So just be discerning of like keeping really private stuff to yourself as much as you might want to share, because it could be like you're using your life story as an example to help other people and to relate to other people, but there needs to be still some kind of filter or censorship around that. Yeah. Avoiding drama makes you more attractive, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, keep your personal stuff to yourself still. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and it was really fun to read for pile number 2, and have a great day. Bye! Hi there, pile number 3. Let's get straight into your reading. So, it was really funny tapping into pile number 3's energy because I'm getting someone who's really silly and goofy. I'm not sure whether this is like current energy or just um, a vibe or something that you're into right now, but I kept hearing like potato, potato, potato. Was like, what? And then I got reminded of the Minions. I don't know if they actually say potato. I haven't watched like the movie in such a long time, but yeah, it just gives off that vibe. And then I started hearing like let it go, the Elsa song in my head. Maybe you like Disney or really cute, fun things. Like, you are very childlike at this time, is what I'm getting. You could be really young, or you have a young child, or maybe just young at heart, you know. But yeah, let's see. We have Fifth Dimension and the Garden of Dream. Okay, so I see someone who has okay, so the energy I'm getting from pile number 3 is someone who has had a pretty unorthodox life, a very interesting and colorful life. You have experienced or gone through a lot of events that not many people have. Okay, I apologize, pile number 3. My phone just died at like 6:46, so um, I'm charging it as we speak and recording. But I was saying that a small number of pile number 3 might even have some kind of physical disability or mental disability or some kind of condition, medical condition, and you have beat the odds, basically. It's very interesting, pal. You are blessed with a lot of other things. There is a lifelong dream of yours that you're still hoping to achieve. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's a really big one. Some of you could be storytellers, writers. I don't know, there's something amazing about your life. It's like you are the person at, like, when we did those school orientation things, and I feel like you're one of those people who has like a really interesting, weird, bizarre fact about yourself, which is funny. It's really interesting. People think you're an interesting person. You always have like a good story to tell. I'm getting someone who's really extroverted, very authentic and true to themselves. It's like what you see is what you get. There's a dream that maybe feels a bit out of reach for you at the moment, or at least you're perceiving it to be that way. What are some themes that is going on in Pal 3's life? What are some themes that they're focusing on, or is happening for them? We have gentleness, princess, teacher, and healing. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to keep like talking about this, but I really feel like someone here has like a medical condition. Perhaps it's like a lifelong chronic kind of condition here. Um, it's like you always give off, or you're trying to always give off a sense of optimism and inspiration and hope for others. You've been through a lot, but you always manage to have a positive attitude. I'm seeing here that you're very wise. You're realizing a lot of things about life that not many people will or get to. Like, really, you're. Something about it, it's like you are a library. You're not just the books themselves, but you're the entire library. I don't know why that is coming out. Yeah, you're someone who wants to, I don't know, be wiser, but you're already quite wise. If you are a girl or a guy or whatever, I see a shift towards being more feminine and kind to yourself and to other people. I'm also seeing charity work. You could be someone who donates like anonymously or tries to help the homeless, like feeding the homeless, things like that. Just because you have been blessed so much that you give back to the community. Yeah. Recently, I feel like you have been adopting a mindset of you wanting to leave the world a better place. And not just like the world a better place, you want to leave every single environment or setting that you go to a better place, a better like atmosphere. There is a legacy that you want to leave behind, either for yourself or for your family or people who are important to you. You could be someone who already knows like what you're going to write in your will and who you're going to give whatever assets or things or possessions, family heirlooms to. Really interesting that came true, by the way. Yeah, it's like you have thought about these things. You might not necessarily have like went to a lawyer or like a power of attorney to do that, but you have thought about this. All right. Let's see. So, okay. What are you? What is PAL 3 like actively working on at this time? I feel like the title of the video is starting to not make sense because it should be like, how have you changed and what are you trying to work towards? But it's alright. I'm just gonna go with the shorter version, and you know, whoever that feels called to view this reading will go to the right people. What is PAL 3 actively working or focusing on at this time? Right. We have two that fell on the floor. I'm just gonna take this first. We have number 18, energy protection. I have the power to protect my energy and maintain a positive attitude. No one can destroy my inner peace. I love that, and I love how it looks like a dream catcher as well. I'm getting like not just energy protection, but you have a sense of caring and kindness towards animals, people as well. You are a very good reader of people. I like how it says that no one can destroy your inner peace. And I really feel like you've achieved that with what I'm getting from Fifth Dimension and the Garden of Dream. It's like you've accepted every single part of yourself. The good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs, you know, in sickness, in health, that kind of vibes. Very loyal person. Yeah, you're learning to live life with even more lucky-go attitude. Always looking for the positive in people as well. Yeah, it's like you surround yourself with the right company, is what I'm hearing. And I love that. Because too many people, because they're afraid of being alone, and they rather be with someone that, you know, drains their energy or even like looks down on them. And you're not like that. Maybe you used to be. You used to like welcome and accept all kinds of people, and that's a good thing. But you're learning to be more selective. Because, you know, we only have 24 hours in a day and limited attention spans to give people. And, well, I always say that if we only have 24 hours in a day, why don't we just invest our time, energy, focus, attention on the right people, right? Why would we purposely, you know, not do that? I love your energy. Okay. We have number 31, visualizing my wildest dreams. Yes. Oh, love how the imagery of like Fifth Dimension and Garden of Dream like literally looks like this. I know the power of my thoughts, and visualizing them will lead me to live the life of my wildest dreams. So, pile number 3, do you guys have like a bucket list that you're trying to tick off? Is that what this is? There's a really big dream on your list. I feel like you need constant reminders. Maybe you don't. Yeah, maybe you're actively creating that dream right now as we speak. Yeah. Okay. We have number 16, wellness. My body is a temple. The love I have for my body is growing more and more. It is the temple of my soul and must be treated well. Yeah. So, I'm hearing that if this is like a chronic medical condition that you have, you've learned to manage it really well, even with relapses and things like that, even with the pain. I see that the universe knows that you're treating your body right. You're learning to be kind and gentle with your body. And princess is like you're giving yourself the princess treatment. I love that. And if you're not already doing so, you should. Like go for, I don't know, spa treatments, massages, whatever that can get like flush out toxins in your body, even going for a walk, changing your diet, all these things like add up. I see a positive change for you in that area. Even if you have a physical like scar, that's not the only interesting thing about you, you know. You're more than that. You have such a colorful world. Colorful inner world as well. Alright, let's see. Okay. We have focus and cleansing. I feel that this is spirit's encouragement. Like, if you can dream it, it will happen. And cleansing and energy protection is like protecting your space, your time, your environment. Surround yourself even... Okay, I'm hearing something about like candles. Like, try to get candles or something about like chemicals in the air. There is something you can avoid. Just purchase the right ones. Purchase the right ingredients for your body. Like if it's like a shampoo or like a soap, like try to read the ingredients, and that will really help a lot. This is so random, by the way. But yeah, it's like if you can also get like soil wax candles, like not paraffin, because I heard that that's really toxic. But yeah, what else do you have for pile number 3? I feel you guys have a good head on your shoulders, so I feel you have always not say like being the same person as you were, but you're creating joy for yourself every day, despite circumstances. And you're learning to accept and love yourself more every single day. Yeah, this could be something to do with like physical appearance as well. You're letting go of limiting beliefs regarding that, like physical beauty. You're realizing that there's different kinds of beauty. And people love you for, you know, whoever you are. More than just what you are on the outside. People also look for what you can offer. You know, whether you're a good person or not. You can sense that. Okay, we have the Fool, the World, and King of Swords. Really funny because these are like the start and the end of the arcanas, the major arcanas, but yeah, it seems like you have a pretty fulfilling life. I would say that what has changed is in the past you have experienced like the whole spectrum of emotions, like all the way from like extreme euphoria and happiness and, you know, all that fulfillment, achievements, blah blah blah, to like the opposite end where you were at your darkest periods, like you experienced maybe even depression, like a sense of hopelessness, apathy, ignorance. You've experienced all that, and now the focus is just on what can I leave behind in this world No, it's basically, if I could sum up power number three, it's like contentment. You're working towards contentment or you're already there. And you're still learning to make space to grow and becoming even more content and grateful for what you have and what is about to come. You're taking life as something that is meant to be experienced. I don't feel like you're experiencing any major fears at this time. Even the fears, you're transmitting it into like a learning experience. Like, oh, this is life. It's like, it is what it is. So what am I going to do about it, you know? How am I going to respond to this? Really interesting, pal. Okay, with the King of Swords, I'm getting like re-evaluating. What is that actually? I'm really interested now. Even though I want to end the reading. We have Eight of Coins. Okay, so even with contentment, yeah, it's like what I said, even with contentment, it's like you still want to, there's this like curiosity. You want to learn, you want to work towards something. Maybe it's the dream that we're talking about. See one more card, please. Yeah, you're accepting that life is just, limitations are only a matter of perception, is what you're saying to me. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Yeah, I'm getting that again. I feel like it's a quote from like a famous person, but I don't know. Yeah. You're really rare, by the way. And I think that's it for pile number 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.